Thanks for watching my list, guys. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like. We upload at least 3 videos per week about MMA. It really helps us out when you do so. If I missed anything on this vid, let me know in the comments, and feel free to follow me on Twitter at JasonTheHeart, or follow the official channel account at OnPointMMA. I'd like to give a big shout out to Charlie Howard, who wrote this list. You can follow him on Twitter at MMA_Charlie, and you can follow the video editor of this list, NJ, whose Twitter handle is TomMJMoore. Big stars have emerged in MMA for one reason or another. Some of them have been known for their frequent activity, fun fight styles, others for their meteoric rise, and yet still others for their incredible streaks. Whatever the reason, momentum makes it appear as if they'll always be on top until the one day they decide to hang up the gloves for good. In reality though, that's almost most of the time you watch a fight in MMA and things follow a bit of a pattern. The two combatants can come and earn respect for each other after a hard-fought bout. Other times though, by the way of bad decision or unexpected circumstance, fighters get angry. Really angry. I'm Jason from MMA On Point, and this is called the Top 10 Post-Fight Meltdowns in MMA. Number 10, Brock Lesnar versus Frank Mir. This is definitely one of the most infamous on the list, partly because it was seen during UFC 100, which was the largest selling UFC pay-per-view ever to that point, a record that stood all the way until McGregor versus Diaz came around nearly 7 years later. The other part being because it was Brock Lesnar. Like him or not, the guy is just a big bastard, and that means A, steroids work, and B, lots and lots of money. So you'd think him freaking out came as a result of a loss, but no, he was actually just still that pissed off despite winning. After ground and pounding Frank Mir into the mat, he proceeded to rampage around the ring and promptly get into the face of a still recovering Mir to yell at him over some of the pre-fight verbal jabs. He was then separated by the state commission, so a second fight, or rather assault at this point, would happen. To which he responded by pushing the state officials, demanding space to cool down. It was during his post-fight interview that he probably got into the most trouble because he accused the UFC's then official beer sponsor, Bud Light, of underpaying him.
I'm gonna drink the Coors Light! And the Coors Light because Bud Light won't pay me nothing!
He promptly apologized in the press conference. Number 9, Gray Maynard versus Rob Emerson. Season 5 of The Ultimate Fighter had some real greats: Nate Diaz, Joe Lozon, Andy Wang, and of course Gray Maynard. You might also remember Rob Emerson, who fought him during the finale of that season. And this fight had one of the most memorable knockouts in UFC history. Maynard didn't knock out Emerson though, he knocked out himself. Even still though, Emerson tapped out, writhing in pain, not realizing Maynard was out cold. As a result, the fight was ruled a no contest. Bafflingly though, Gray disagreed.
But you were unconscious. You knocked yourself out in the takedown. Look at the replay. You picked him up, watch the dump, bang. You hit your head down, now watch this. You're out. Watch this. He is done, but so are you. You're unconscious. Look at you roll over. You're completely unconscious.
As a general rule, Joe Rogan doesn't interview fighters anymore after a knockout loss, along with another example. This is a perfect reason why. Hilarious that even though Gray's face ended up in Emerson's crotch, he still insisted he was just resting and fully conscious. Number 8, Tito Ortiz versus Guy Metzger II. The first match between Tito and Guy was a controversial one to say the least. Basically, Tito was kneeing Guy Metzger into oblivion in their first fight, and for whatever reason, Big John McCarthy thought that in the midst of it, it would be a good idea to check Metzger's cuts with a ringside position. Meanwhile, the broadcast announcers thought Metzger tapped. Since McCarthy just stopped the action to check the cut, which was fine, he reset the fight not on the ground, in which Metzger was getting badly damaged, but rather on the feet. So naturally, being a wrestler, Tito went for the takedown again, but was immediately caught in a guillotine and submitted. Very controversial indeed. So when they fought again, a considerable rivalry between the two that extended to Guy's training camp, the Ken Shamrock-led team, the Lion's Den. This time Tito won relatively easily and without issue, dominating Metzger for the whole fight, and even taunting Metzger while earning a solid win. Moments later, we found out how confident Tito was, though, when he put on a shirt saying Gay Metzger was his bitch. Shamrock in his corner, and as head coach, Ken was absolutely furious. The two started a shouting match that included middle fingers on both hands directed at Ken. Just like that, one of the most infamous rivalries in the sport began. Number 7, Andy Wang. He was also on the same Ultimate Fighter season as Gray Maynard, Nate Diaz, and Joe Lozon, as mentioned earlier. here, but he's a lot different from anyone else on this list. Usually a meltdown would mean something of the anger or violent variety. There's little doubt that this would be an emotional meltdown. After losing his first fight on the show, Wing reacted in surprising fashion. It was so strange and dramatic that even Wing's coach, BJ Penn himself,